meeting, thank you.
CND, Socialist Labour, thank you. Oppose the trade union bill, thank you. And the Tenants Manifesto. Doesn't really smell of New Labour. For 6 years now, we've been endlessly travelling around the country, journeying into the political unknown. But now, due to unforeseen circumstances, we've come to somewhere where we've never made a film before. Excuse me, we're from the Guardian. Right now. A minute. Right, the Guardian was given a princely 3 tickets to this event. They've all gone elsewhere. We don't mind. You're not allowed in either.
No, it's more fun out here.
Always more fun out here. You say it was the choice for women.
Yes,
why?
It was the choice for women because Jeremy Corbyn was the only one who was anti-austerity.
You're not a moron.
No, I'm part of the majority.
A lot of the venom against Jeremy Corbyn has come from inside the Labour Party, from like Blair and all these revolting people.
People don't have the respect for newspapers anymore. Sorry, John, but you know what I mean. Tabloids.
It's all right. It's a
And we
website.
won't
I
have
think of it
another-
as a website. Why has this happened quickly? Why is this unforeseen, unprecedented set of events happening?
I think ultimately parties like ours have failed to illustrate what we can do in the context of globalisation to make equality real. Globalisation hasn't delivered enough for everyday working people in our country, and we haven't come up with sufficient answers to that, and that is why you've seen this very lively debate over the summer. And the debate is to be welcome.
So it's about 10 minutes till the thing's announced. Just in a word, how does everybody feel? Hopeful?
Look, Jeremy's already.
Is he won already?
Corbyn! How do you feel?
I think we're witnessing history. I think politics has changed forever. I think.
In what way? How's politics changed? Right this minute.
The consensus is broken. I think the neoliberal and neocon consensus is definitely broken, and we're going to get some different ideas and different voices.
59%! 59% on a first ballot!
I mean, it's an astonishing thing to have done, you know. If you think back to the immediate aftermath of the election, when with seconds to go he got the right number of nominations, and you get this sense that all of these people feel in their various ways that they've been shut out of politics, and Labour Party politics specifically, for a long time, decades, you know, and they feel they've been allowed back in suddenly.
You know, all the people that were saying that this is just a few people taking over the party, it really shows that it's gathered momentum for all the right reasons, and he is electable. If the party can elect him with this much of a majority, then the country can elect him, and the future's going to be very different.
It's a noticeable shortage of ecstatic expressions on the faces coming out of that building. It's the first and only time I've seen a Che Guevara flag at a Labour Party event. So 59%.
I think the important thing is that Jeremy won decisively in every category of voter. And it also shows that the people that sneered at Jeremy's candidacy in the beginning, including a number of Guardian journalists,
Not me.
were completely
Not me.
out of touch with where ordinary Labour Party members were.
And what happens now? You must go into this with some degree of trepidation for various reasons, because this is high stakes politics now.
All politics is high stakes. Millions of people's lives depend on it. I think we've chosen the right leader, and we're going to move forward as a united party.
Right, we're looking for someone who'll say to us on camera that they're unhappy, pissed off even. It's proving quite difficult.
250,000 people can't be wrong. We want health, housing, free NHS.
Well, it was predictable, right? But I'm pretty gutted, and I think that looking at it, I think the Labour Party needs to. I didn't think we listened to the electorate. I didn't think we listened to people who work in the City of London, why they didn't vote Labour, why they thought they had to go Tory, and I think we just turned a lot of people off today.
Can you see as well, though, that there's a great gap between politics and very passionate people who believe in a better world who are standing over there, and somehow, in some way, that divide had to be healed, you know, and some of these people had to be let in.
That's a fair comment, but I think there's also a gap between maybe some of the people who are just over that way and reality.
For people, so are you, woman?
Road back to relevance for the Labour Party or the beginning of a funeral.
We need to listen to the electorate. We're the only party on this planet that when we face such a crushing defeat, we don't listen to what the electorate tell us. We go and do our own thing. We move further left. It's not right.
There may be something to what he says.
I don't know why he's angry, because he likes to be like the richer people. He's defending Tory, you know, he's a part of that
No,
mentality.
do you know what he's worried about? I don't necessarily think I agree with him, but what he's worried about is that Jeremy Corbyn can't win an election, maybe, and therefore people who are poor and need the next one, 2020.
How you know?
We want Jeremy! We want Jeremy!
John Harris. How are you, mate? Congratulations.
You're not doing one of these quirky little...
You might be in one of our
videos,
films now. Just tell us what happens now.
we go to the pub.
We're going to the pub, mate. See you later.
Tom Watson is going to the pub.
Has he? Has he really gone?
Has he really gone?
Yeah.
The word is that he's gone.
I find that a little bit unexpected.
Welcome to the Labour Party.
I think he's trying to avoid the media. Why would he want to speak to them after the last 3 months?
This part of the afternoon feels a bit like that time at the end of a gig where people are hanging on for an encore but the house lights come up and everyone goes home. So it feels a little bit deflating, somewhat anticlimactic. Because the euphoria is finished now. Jeremy Corbyn is the leader of the Labour Party and he's got work to do. And I don't mean this in any snidey way at all. This is very interesting, but now reality intrudes.
Why we love a political outsider? What do people want from politics? The promise of influencing the system without being drowned in bureaucracy. We all want the chance to let the old guard know that they are replaceable. That's why we love a political outsider. And globally, they are on the rise.